Elastic bands are not only used to tie hair in bags, but they also have many other magical uses. With just a little creativity, elastic bands will turn into a powerful tool to help us solve some annoying problems for each family. Let's watch the video. Take 2 elastic bands and string them together. Then pull the 2 ends of one elastic band out and weave them together. Then pull one end and tighten so that the 2 elastic bands are connected with a tight knot. Similarly, you continue to connect the elastic bands together. Where are you from? Leave a comment to let me know. Finally, you have a long elastic band. Many people fold socks in a circle so that the socks do not stretch. You put 2 socks on top of each other and roll them from the toes to the ankles. The rolled socks will be very neat, but easy to come loose. At this time, you just need to put each pair of socks into the long elastic band. For every 1 elastic band, you can wear a pair of socks. Then the socks will be tied very firmly with the elastic band. You do not have to worry about them coming loose. They are very neat. It is great to know that we can meet each other all over the world. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It is great to see your support. Finally, your socks have been neatly placed in the elastic band. You can put it in a drawer or hang it in the closet or roll it up to store the socks. This way, you can use these elastic bands to sort socks for each family member. Really practical. Usually, we use hand sanitizer or shower gel or some skincare products with a squeeze nozzle. We cannot control the pressure, causing too much liquid to be pumped out. This is a waste. Look here. The larger the gap, the more liquid is pumped out. This problem is solved simply by using a rubber band. We just need to tie the rubber band here. Roll them up several times to ensure. After wearing the rubber band like this, the gap will be narrowed. This will effectively limit the depth of compression. Look, when squeezing hard, you can clearly feel that the amount of liquid has reduced by 3 times compared to when not tying the rubber band. There will be no more waste when using it. It's amazing. When we wear nylon gloves, do you find them easy to slip off your hands or loose, making it difficult for us to operate? Sometimes we have to stop to adjust the gloves, which makes us very uncomfortable. At this time, you just need to use an elastic band to tie around your wrist. Then, pull the elastic band into a small circle and wrap it around your thumb. The gloves are much more secure. You absolutely do not have to worry about the gloves falling off. Elastic bands are very useful, right? Have you ever been in an embarrassing situation where your zipper came unzipped, especially when facing the opposite sex? These jeans can be easily unzipped. Sometimes I remember pulling them up, but they slipped down without me noticing. At this point, you can use a rubber band to solve it, especially in an emergency. Zip up your pants. Then thread the rubber band through the zipper hole and pull the 2 ends of the rubber band out. Then thread it into your pants button, and you won't have to worry about it anymore. Then button your pants. This way, there will be no more embarrassing situations when the zipper comes down. I really can't say anything. The rubber band looks simple, but solves the embarrassment of many people. It's very practical, right? Glass jars are often slippery and can easily fall if we don't hold them carefully. This is a concern. Follow this method to ensure safety when using glass jars. All you need is a few rubber bands. Then tie them around the jar like this. This will increase the friction between your hand and the jar, helping people hold the jar more firmly. How cool! Can you try this method? The next use is to prevent the spoon from slipping. When we eat soup, every time we put the spoon on the edge of the soup bowl, the spoon always slides down. We have touched the spoon handle and then slid into the soup bowl. This is very unsanitary. If you use your hand to pick up the spoon, or take the spoon out and use it again, the spoon will be full of soup. Actually, we just need to use a rubber band. This problem can be solved easily. We tie a rubber band to the end of the spoon handle. A centimeter from the tail is enough. Then put the spoon on the edge of the soup bowl. The spoon will no longer slide, because the rubber band has increased the friction on the spoon. No matter how the spoon is placed, it will not slide. Especially for some larger bowls of soup when using a small spoon, this method can be used to solve it. Really convenient and effective. Next, normally, when we mark a page in a book, we will often fold the edge of the book or fold the page straight down. But today, I will guide you to use a rubber band to mark a page in a book. First, choose the page you want to mark. Then, use the rubber band to thread into the part of the page you want to mark. Do you find this idea useful? It not only helps the page not to be crumpled, but also helps to mark very clearly. Every time we scoop sugar, salt, milk powder, flour, etc., if we are not careful, we will scoop too much and cannot control the exact amount each time. If you feel like scooping too much, you will shake or tilt the spoon, causing the sugar to fall out, but sometimes you lose too much and even spill the sugar out. It is time-consuming and annoying. Just put a rubber band in the bowl. Scoop a spoonful of sugar, then scrape the spoon on the rubber band. As you can see, you can easily remove the excess sugar from the spoon. It is very convenient for you to control the amount of sugar taken out. The last tip I want to introduce to you is to fix the cutting board with a rubber band. Usually, when we use a cutting board on a table without friction, the cutting board is very slippery and difficult to use. Now, I will use a rubber band to fix it. I put the rubber band on both ends of the cutting board. Then, I use the force of my hand to press down on the cutting board to check the grip of the cutting board. Do you see? The cutting board is quite firmly attached, making it easier for us to use. This method really works. There are many practical applications of rubber bands. What do you usually use rubber bands for? The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Bye. See you in the next video.